300. What's the deal? It's your folks, Shaka. Wanted to share my thoughts with y'all real quick. So yeah, I wanted to speak to y'all about a question a brother asked me. He wanted to know what was my issue with so-called brothers dating these other women. And so that's why I'm making the video. You know, y'all, we just put the truth out here. And, you know, you can do what you want with the truth. We expect for you to take it and use it to be a better person tomorrow and doing it the right way. But if you disagree, you disagree. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Okay? However, it's not about trying to create this type of environment where somebody goes outside and because they choose to date a other woman or something like that, people should want to kind of tie them to the stake or whatever and make them suffer. That's not what this is about. So when we talk about so-called black men dating these other women, bro, it's all about the truthful perspective, okay? And so I'm going to give you 3 reasons as to why the so-called black man, if you choose to date these other types of women, you pretty much give them everything. They don't give you as much as it has been made to believe that they give you, okay? And so let's just get into it. Number one, they offer absolutely nothing to the offspring. Okay, so if you're a so-called black man and you decide to get with that so-called other woman and y'all have children, all of the best features, okay, all of the good stuff is gonna come from you, okay? She offers you nothing in comparison to a woman who is the African phenotype or is closer to the African phenotype. That so-called other woman doesn't give you anything. In fact, it's a good chance that she's going to give you some bad things. They don't report to society how many defects children have that come from these other women oftentimes, okay? They're on record. They give more defects than healthy upgrades, okay, when you're dealing with these other types of women. So that's number one. You know, when you go and you choose and you say, hey, this is my woman, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have a family, you have to understand that as far as all of the features and things like that, you're giving her everything. This is the reason why they're making all of these strong efforts to be able to scientifically give your child features, okay? Because that's something that these women are not able to do, all right? So that's number one. Number two, I mean, their shelf life is shorter, okay? I mean, they've always had that term, you know, aging like bananas. That is the truth. You know, the reason why a lot of these crazy cosmetic surgeries are out here and have been created today is because of them, okay? They have a very short shelf life. So it doesn't matter how they look. You go out there and you see them today and they looking just, you know, immaculate, maybe in their short prime. That's not gonna last nearly as long as a so-called woman who is the African phenotype or a woman who is closer to that African phenotype. So that's number two, all right? Number three, oftentimes you're gonna have a lot of family issues with them. You know, if the woman is somewhat of a decent type of person, come from a decent family from that other side, oftentimes you'll run into situations where some of the more influential, prominent family members in that family are gonna have a problem, okay? And so it gotta be one of those situations where you're kind of at war with this family or in disagreement with this family, and all you are is just a brother who got your stuff together and you're interested in dating this woman, okay? And you would think that they would be happy with it, considering what you bring into the game for this woman, especially if you all choose to have a serious relationship, okay? But you're gonna have a lot of problems on average with that type of situation, unless you're some tap dancing coon. You pull up in there and you're willing to tap dance and juck and jive. Other than that, man, you're gonna have problems, okay? And so you got that. That's the third problem. And then number four, man, what little decency they did have probably like 2 decades ago, that ain't even there no more. The average one acts like the average just Western raised woman in general. Okay? You know, serious attitude, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that she got some type of power in her sexuality because she might got, you know what I'm saying, a little ass and tit at the moment in time. And so they are extremely gross with their attitude on average today when you go out here. That whole nice little old girl out there that you thought you knew, that's not them on average. Okay, they're either snotty like that or they're extremely paranoid, thinking that every so-called black person or brother is out there to run and grab them and take them somewhere and do something bad to them. Okay? And so, man, when you just talk about those four things, okay, that makes them, you know, really last options today. It really does. It makes them last in line for the options. And so when you find yourself pulling up dealing with these type of women, listen, man, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying one thing, you definitely shouldn't run into a situation where one of these women, okay, should have this type of mindset that she's really giving you something as an upgrade. She don't give you nothing, okay? And I don't care how bad she is, all right? That's just it at the end of the day. So that's the thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just be aware and make sure that your confidence is in the right place when you're dealing with these bras, because they're really not all that. And they not that much of an upgrade at all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the only upgrade she probably brings to the game is her job or something like that. And the little reputation that they have that is dying, that they're supposed to be something that they're not today. Okay? Comment below, like this information, hit the sub button and the bell. We dropping shit y'all like. It's your folks, Shock of the Urban Philosopher. I'm out.